tricks. Thanks. What's up, gamers? Late night gaming. Well, I gotta post the gotta post this to the old youtube.com. Hold on. Also, I found relaxing Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess music. So I take it just picked all the relaxing tracks from the soundtrack. Are you telling me to go right now to YouTube and search Krender Pointless Top 10? I'll find all new Pointless Top 10 Weird Things Underwater video by Krender. That's right. In fact, you can find it right here in the chat. You don't even got to go anywhere. You just click that link. What soundtrack is this? It is relaxing The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess music. Currently on After Boss Calm. Hold on. Whoops. Time to dive deep and explore the depths of Azeroth in Pointless Top 10 Weird Things Underwater. And the link, doink, and then the post, doink, and then, uh-oh, I need another, hold on. Doop, 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 doop. Doop, 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 doop. Hold. It's got a... print screen. I gotta open Photoshop again. Hold on. Hold. Shrink this down. File, actually, image, adjust brightness. Brightness. File, save. PNG document. ZZZ. There we go. Coolio, there we go. Personally, I would go to that Pointless Top 10 link available right there in the chat and give that video a like, a comment, and a subscribe right now. And then watch it multiple times. That's personally what I would do right now. Personally, we're currently at, how many likes are we at right now? 55 likes. Folks, we can hit 75 likes easily. Easily. All right. Yo, the crotch bots are gone. Now they moved it. Now they're just like normal woman bots. That sucks. What happened? What the hell? Comrade with the 102 months. Let me mid it up. You got it. Thank you, Comrade. What the fuss? Not a little. What the fuss? Two. Swing. They were the 102 months. Comrade. Thimble with the 7 months. Thank you, Thimble. 157. Swing. Thank you, Thimble. You want a left, mid, or right? And Kingfisher Games with the 7 months. Heh, Krendor. I just got the Spirit Moose from Legion Archaeology. Was wondering if you'd done top 10 Murlocs yet mid for Pokeball. You got it. Thank you, Kingfisher Games, for the 7 months. Swing. I have done top 10 Murlocs, but it was very old, and so we are going to be redoing Pointless top 10 Murlocs. Probably pretty soon, honestly. So I'm excited for that. Yes, sirree.
Thanks.
Uh-oh. Pokemon look a little wacky wonky. There we go. Night of Flowers, 19 months. Hey, Krendor, you ever gonna do another Bloomborough draft? Also left, please. Yes, I probably will. I mean, well, I've done multiple offline. I just normally do them when I'm just like bored and I'm like, I'll do a draft. And I'm like, but I could probably do another one on stream. Yeah, what the fuck? I don't know. 19. Swing. They were the 19 months. Oh, fishing? Oh, dude, hold on. We got no fishing, no bit cup right now. Hold on. Okay. I'm slipping out here. Thank you, Amy Yui, for the 18 months. Right, you got it. Thank you, Amy. What the fuck? 18. Swing. And you caught a dehydrated frog. Yippee. All right. We still have Deus Vale picks from yesterday. I am currently drinking this wine. This is good wine. It had crows on it, so I got it. It's pretty solid. It was some crow Cabernet. It's not actually called crow wine, but it had crows on it, so. Deus Vale right. It's a drowsy. It's wine with crows on it. Cabernet. It's Dancing Crow Vineyards Cabernet. Dancing Crow Cab. Yeah, there it is. Dancing Crow Vineyards Cabernet. Cabernet would have been a much better marketing way to go about it. They really should have done Cabernet. What are you gonna do? Psycho Boost. Psycho Boost again. We're dead. Yippee! Alrighty. Now we got a me pick, and I kind of feel like going right. And it's illegal, so we can take Starmie or Pikachu. Give me Pikachu, so we don't have to fight a legendary. All right, well. I do still have to try a pot to confirm. Dude, one day it's gonna happen. Trust me. Let's do an actual right now. It's a Meowth. Decent moves, Meowth. You ever tried Bright Cellar? I tried them years ago, and I thought they were mediocre. Flamethrower. We're dead. It turns out I can just, like, go to the store and find my own wine pretty easily. So, like, it's like, why would I pay a wine subscription when I could just go to the store and, like, find it myself? I don't know. Now we got a dice pick. Mid. Alakazam, let's go! Double slap. That did nothing. Roar beam. That did something. Maybe confuse it? Hmm. We're free. Zam is out. Can't do wine subs in Utah. You have to buy them state-controlled liquor store with huge markups. That sounds like Utah. Apparently, there's like some states where you can't buy alcohol at the grocery store. We have it here in Illinois. You can buy alcohol at the grocery store or liquor stores, wherever. Got it all over. Full restore. Nice. We are only 12 subs away from a Garf again. Played all. Just a spoon. Black belt. All right. Buy groceries at the wine store. Hell yeah. What if I run him and believe? What if I run him and believe? Let's see what else is out here. Item-wise. Pokeball. Yeah, let's just do this. Not sure if my last comment went through. Too lazy to type again. Hold on, I'll check. In NH, you can only buy beer and wine, grocery store, everything else state liquor store. Ah, okay. Hey, a sweet coon. Sick, dude. That's awesome. I mean, yeah, you can't buy alcohol after midnight here, and then it's... I don't know when it is in the morning. I'm not up in the morning anyway. Sloth dice. I'm just gonna... roll a real dice. I'm in. Alright. Ladian. I need my 8 a.m. beer. What, Neil? Well. Comrade Mid. Are you on a permanent night owl schedule? Define night owl. Well. Now we got a Kingfisher Mid. I mean, we go to bed at like 4:30, 5 a.m. So that's probably a night owl. We're dead. Bring. Night of Flowers left. Combuskin. Stab low kick? Yo, that's pretty good. And I think we're dead.
Okay.
Wait, he's got Truant! We're dead anyway, no! Well. Amy right. Espion, yo, okay. Okay, alright. Wasoper with the 3 years. Oh my god, put some Kerner Nerds Hypers Wowies Mommies Pop Americano Yeehaw Wowie Wee Wow 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 Wows in the chat for Wasoper. 2 years. Or 3 years. I don't even know what I'm saying. Six. Swing. Woohoo. The Cespion's actually okay. It's not like amazing, but it's alright. All right. Rare candy. Zubat. Plumberry. Not too. I think I just run this thing, honestly.
Thanks.
Elixir. Great ball. Okay. You spazzo for the 1 year. Left is the way you got it. Another nerd day. Put some credit on Nerds Hypers while he's Garf. Mama Mia's in the chat. For spazzo. 1 year. Spike. Does anyone actually use X items in normal gameplay? Oh my! I mean, that's all right. I was gonna run this anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. It's just, this is the harder of the two trainers, so. Does everybody just got Thunderbolt? Okay, we're good. Cool. That's what I get for reading chat, yep. We're fine. We're good. All right. Okay. Oh, we're good. All right. You left a comment and a like, dude. Hell yeah, nice. Oh. There we go. Good. Main attack. Oh! Sonic boom. Keep booming. Keep booming. Keep booming. There we go. Follow me. Sick, dude. Alright. Lloyd the Void found his forever home. 11-year-old go burn to us, but nice. Very nice. Cat found his forever home. He's on a chair. He loves that chair. All right. Blaze kick. Whoa, fan attack. Woo, big blaze kick. And blaze kick. Let's go. Ow. So Espeon's like pretty solid, to be honest. Does need some like other moves, but okay, one down. Two down. Are you allowed to use the move power enhancing? No, only after Safari Zone are you allowed. I mean, I'd prefer if it had like 10 attack and like 70 special attack, but you know, here we are. All right, here we go. Oh God, Mew. Okay, we're fine. Woo. Let's go. Beautiful. Beautiful first trainer. Fan attack. One down. Level 20. It's us! Oh, it's biting. We're good. Woo! Let's go. 21. The mine. Get it out of here. 3 down. Chansey. We missed. We burned it. Big burn. Sonic boom. Fan attack. Let's go. 22. Blaze kick. It's detecting. Blaze kick. It's got truant. Sonic boom. Sonic boom. What the hell is this thing? Drill peck. Are you kidding? Okay, we're alive. We're alive. Hyper potion. Back to full. Holy Christ. What? What? It missed. Are you kidding? Okay. Unreal. Unreal, dude. Wassoper mid. Cool. That was a Kaizo Ironmon, dude. All right, now we got Spazzo's left. Spazzo left coming in. Yep, Celebi, my favorite. And folks, this might shock and surprise you, but after this pick, the queue is open. We're dead. Did you know for the low price of 1 sub, gift sub, resub, 500 bits, Twitch Prime, you can select the Pokeball that will inevitably fail. Inevitably? I can't even words. You think it hurts to get shrunk down to sprite size? 100%. All your like tendons and bones and shit shrinking down. Going back to normal size probably hurts even more. Yes, sirree. Hold on. Check the pointless top 10. Yo, we're at 151 likes right now. Phenomenal. Can we get up to 175 likes? That's the question. I think we can do it. Mr. Wiggle with the 500 bits gambling on right. You got it. Thank you, Mr. Wiggle. It's eggs. With Volt Absorb and a Water Stone? If only it had a Leaf Stone. That'd be nice. It actually has good moves, except for the fact that the 2 strongest moves are inefficient against Flareon. And that we're probably dead. We are. We are dead. Cool. All right. Thank you, Arcane Syntax, for the 95 bits. Hold on. Oop, gotta refill wine. Yeah. All right, hold on, let me... Perfect. There we are. He's done it. Oh, wait, it's not even showing the favorites? They're on the screen. See them? Favorite Pokemon? Gengar, Blastoise, Kingdra. Right there. We're only 14 subs away from my Garf. And for a low, low price, 1 sub, gift sub, resub, 500 bits, Twitch Prime, you can pick the Pokeball. It's not showing? What do you mean? It's... What? Hold on. Let me watch my stream. Am I insane? It's... It's literally right there. Like, it's right over here, where it, on the right, it's not text, it's literally the game. Where it says randomly chosen ball, left, and then it says favorite Pokemon, and then it shows all 3 of my favorite Pokemon right there. It's no longer text. Yeah, it's in the game now. They've built it in. Where? Right here. I'm over here. See that? Following me, camera guy? Right here. Right here. Right here. Right over here. Okay. All right. There we go. Oh, is that the music? What's the other Zelda? Oh, Wind Waker. That was the other one people want me to play. Relaxing Wind Waker music. Sounds good. Yo, thank you, Hector, for the Twitch Prime. Do you want a left, mid, or a right? Thank you for that Twitch Prime, Hector. Thanks. Thank you very much. And Bullet Zoc with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you for the 5 Midiot picks, Bullet Zoc. Also, Hector wants, but all right, Midiot's coming in hot. Gold member PB. It's like Hinoji. It's like Haxon. It's like Flippy Floppies. It's like and Godvin Slaw. It's like all getting subs. Here we go. Hector's mid is a Slow King. Whoa, all right. And he's got one good move, and there's... What is this counterplay? Are you kidding me? Gotta love it. Bullet Zoc mids. Bayleaf. 8 subs away from the Garf. That's spicy. Shadow Punch. Shadow Punch. Just keep Shadow Punching. I think we're gonna get out. Never mind. It's got Crunch, and we're dead. Yo, how many likes are we on that pointless top 10? 168, folks. Can we get up to 175 likes on that pointless top 10? You may not have a Twitch Prime, a sub, gift sub, but you gotta like. Likes are free. And if there's one thing I love, it's shamelessly promoting my stuff so that you'll engage with it. If there's one thing I love more than that, it's Twitch Primes. Next mid. It's a Shelgon. If there's one thing I love more than that, it's gifted subs. Always works on me. Works on somebody. Cat, does it work on you? Cat is passed out. Doom Desire. Reflect? Stomp? I don't even know. Doom Desire again, I guess? Thank you, Mindful, for the Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. Do you want a left mid or a right? Also, hold on. Heal up. I think we might have this. Thank you, Mindful. Look. A hype train is close. Yo, it worked! Shameless promotion got me. Sometimes that's all you need. Somebody to shamelessly promote you in the right direction. Okay, it's self-destructed. Cool. Blue Moon ice cream? What? My choke. You cannot exploit self-destruct. The Kaizo Council will know if you exploit self-destruct. You can't be like, oh, wait, guys, I'm gonna try to catch one of these Pokemon, and then do it like 20 times, and then be like, oh, never mind. Yo, Primeape. Octillery? Could be alright. Militech? Yo, can I get that level 8 Militech though? I guess Octillery could... we gotta go Militech. I do love all the Zelda music. It's been great. There it is! Yo, we're at 185 likes. Guys, I know I just said if we got to 175 likes, it'd be pretty crazy. But what if we got to 200 likes? A nice even number. Wouldn't that be insane? That'd be insane. Cat just flinched. He twitched. Hearing that. Wow, okay. Speed boost, 28 speed, 24 special attack, 28... It has no special defense, but it has decent everything else. I can't even count that high. I'll count for you. I think I just run this thing still. As long as we don't get hit by a special attack, I think we're okay. I already liked it on 4 YouTube accounts. You're doing the Lord's work. There we go. Thunderbolt. We're dead. Literally the first spoink we fight has Thunder Punch. Are you shitting me? Next mid. Okay. Hold on here. Hold on. I gotta do something. Hold on. Pause. There we go. Boing, da doing, da doing, doing, doing. There we go. Aerial Ace. Thunder Punch. Cool. Watching at 0.25 speed to artificially increase the watch time of the video. Dude, you're going above the Lord's work. You're doing like the the creator of the Lord's work. 4th mid for Bullet Zoc. Boink, boink, boink. Well, oh boy. You know, I don't think we're gonna kill him. In fact, I would say we're dead. Yo, we hit 201 likes. There it is. Thank you, gamers. Whoops. Final Bullet Zoc mid is a Grand Bull with 6 speed. You have high O? I mean, I have the same hopes for the War Within that I have for every WoW expansion, which is I can't wait to play it. It's going to be a lot of fun initially. The first month is always really good for any expansion, even for bad expansions. And then I'll judge it in like 3 months and be like, we'll see where it is. But I just enjoy the first month of any expansion because it's always fun. Did Mindful give a direction? I don't think so. Mindful, do you want left, mid, or right? Does that mean my mom will finally love me and quit drugs? Your mom plays League of Legends? That's crazy. Only if you gift 8 billion subs will that happen. Not guaranteed. Hey, I think we're gonna die. Yep. All right. Yippee. Well, those were some mid picks. Folks, I don't think I've said this at all this stream, but did you know for 1 sub, gift sub, resub, 500 bits, Twitch Prime, you can pick the Pokeball? You've probably never heard that before. That's right, you! It is pay to lose. I kind of want to go mid. I'm going to go mid.
Thanks.
Thank you, Zixt, for the gifted sub to self-promotion left. You got it. It's a Whismer. Yo, 250 stab explosion could be big. Like, thank you, Zixt. Morbidly Obscene gifting a sub to Extra Jeffy. Like, thank you, Morbidly Obscene. And Spazzo with the 500 bid dunk mid me up. You got it. Thank you, Spazzo. Dude, how is Blizzard doing like no damage? Are you kidding me? What if we just wait? Nope, we're dead. All right, Morbid mid. It's an illegal Tyranitar. The other day, JP is trying to get Sam to play League again. I was like, where is Shoulder Angel? Krendor tells Smam be good husband, do plastic crack instead. Listen, Sam is just like... Sam is lost, all right? There's no helping that guy. You just gotta... whatever he's doing, he's doing. Yep. All right, mid. All right. Yep. Now we have Spazzo's mid. Yeah, the first was illegal, then it was Morbidly Obscene mid. Now you have a Silcoon. Wow. Wow. And it's dead. Folks, a hype train is close, and we're only one sub, gift sub, resub 500 bits away from potentially winning Pokemon. You can do it. With your help, you can help us pick the right Pokeball and win Pokemon. Will it happen? Probably not. But it could. Thank you, Ibrahim, gifting a sub to Fluffy Bear Bear. Like, right, you got it. Well, there's that.
Thanks.
And thank you, Thimble, gifting a sub to Reed S77. Like, left mid or right, Thimble. Caleb Williams had some
Thanks.
slick plays today. I mean, he had a couple cool plays. That's about it. He didn't have any touchdowns, unlike Jordan Love, who threw one of two passes for a 67-yard bomb touchdown and then just left the game like a boss.
Thanks.
Wrap it up. Packers, Super Bowl champions, dominating the division. The Bears are going to be like the Buffalo Bills, and the Packers will be like the Chiefs. That's what's going to happen. Thank you, Chun-Li, for the 5 gifted subs. Oh my god, Dennis tried. It's like Valzark. It's like Zoikov. It's like Kyrathion. It's like I can't read. And Jinji Ping. It's like... Or Jinji Pingy, sorry. Also, it's preseason. I trust nothing about preseason. I remember last year Apollo was like, dude, the Steelers are gonna go, they're going to the Super Bowl, dude. Because Kenny Pickett looked amazing in the preseason. Week 1, absolutely demolished. So, I'll trust, if Caleb Williams comes out week 1 and looks amazing against the Titans or something, then I'll be like, all right, this guy's crazy. But like in the preseason, people, like defenses and offenses do like the most vanilla shit. So I'm like, whatever. Chun-Li, did you want left mids or rights? Did I miss it? Am I dumb? And Thimble, did you want left mid or right? I didn't see what you said. In honor of my failed 3D print that took, not kidding, 39 hours to just fail with a stripped filament. 5 beft left, please. I need distraction. Okay, you got it. Thank you, Chun-Li. It's a Slugma. That was kind of my thing coming out of what I watched of Caleb Williams in college, though. Well, he would make crazy plays like that, and then he would, like, miss throws, get sacked, fumble, and throw interceptions. But they'd be like, dude, but he just made a crazy play. So, like, that's kind of what I expect of him. Is, like, to make some crazy plays, and then turn the ball over. Next left. Militic! All right. But don't get me wrong, Caleb Williams will be the best Bears quarterback. But that's a very low bar. There's not a lot of bars to jump over for that one. He doesn't have to do much. Next left. Illegal Ho-Oh. He never threw more than 5 ints in a season. This Notre Dame crushing makes me worry. Well, as somebody who does a football podcast and went and watched every Caleb Williams throw against good defenses for 5 games, he definitely, like, I said this on the podcast, he makes insane throws. It reminds me of Aaron Rodgers, right? He'll make some insane throws and you're like, holy shit, how do you make that throw? Like, he has that ability, which is why he got drafted so high. But at the same time, some of his pocket awareness was just really bad. Like, he got sacked from his visual side, not even the blind side, like his visual side. Also, how did we get out there? And then he missed like open receivers. He overthrew a bunch of receivers on deep routes. He just didn't take what the defense gave him. He did the thing where he tried to play hero ball, and he did what Aaron Rodgers used to do that pissed me off constantly, which was he would just hold the ball and it was like, do the check down, take the check down, and instead he'd go for the deep pass and just miss it. And then he'd like yell at the receiver, like, "Ugh," which Caleb Williams doesn't yell at the receiver. It was just, I'm referencing that. So that's kind of what I got. And I was like, to me, Caleb Williams, like, can be good. It's just, I think he needs like a year or two. And a lot of people are expecting him to be that right away. And I don't think he's going to be that right away. I think he's going to be very turnover prone. I think he threw a lot of picks and fumbled a lot. And people are like, oh, his offensive line sucked. That's why. And I'm like, have you seen the Bears? Have you seen the Bears offensive line? They don't even know who their center or their right guard are going to be. There we go. So, I don't know. I just, I don't know. I think in a year or two, I think they'll be better, but I do think it was the right play. I think he'll be good. I don't know if he'll be like insane, but I think he'll be good. It all just depends. Now, here's the thing. The Packers are going to be insane. All right. Like I'm legit telling you, the Packers are going to be the Chiefs of the NFC. All right. And the Bears are going to be the Bills. And then it's going to be a classic Bears thing where they finally get a quarterback and then they run into like the Kansas City Packers every year and they just get shut down in the playoffs. And then they're just like, we can't get past them. That's the most Bears thing that would ever happen. They finally get a quarterback and then the Packers just like shut them down every year. Jordan Love is good. I watched every Packer game. People are like, oh, he's only good for half a season. He was good. He was pretty good the first half of the season. It's just players were making penalties. He had a lot of drop passes from other players. He only had like 2 bad games. The Raiders game was pretty bad. And then the Lions game was pretty bad in the first half, but he kind of got it going in the second half. Like, he wasn't even bad. People are like, he only had a good second half of the season. He had an insane second half, but the first half wasn't even bad. He beat the Bears week one. Week one as well. Yeah, we get 1 Super Bowl. It's gonna be great. Bears receivers are crazy. They're crazy until they get hurt. If you tell me 35-year-old Keenan Allen's gonna play every game this season, I'd say you're insane. He's like mid-30s. I don't know how old he is, but Keenan Allen's gonna get hurt at some point. I guarantee it. Also, Nate Davis will be the right guard. Every time I listen to the Chicago radio, they're like, Nate Davis is hurt. I don't think Nate Davis is gonna be ready week 1. Yeah, he's like Mike Williams. Dude, if you're from the Chargers, you're going to get hurt. Listen, I'm somebody, I've cheered for the Chargers like every year. Every podcast we do, I'm like, go Chargers. And like every time, Mike Williams and Keenan Allen just get hurt. I don't know how they do it, but they just consistently do it every year. And I'm just like, dude, come on. And they had Justin Herbert throwing him the ball. Like, come on, dude. I don't even know. Growlithe. The thing is, like, once you start getting into the injury, because, like, injuries happen every year. All right? They're going to happen. So it's like, once Keenan Allen gets hurt, then who's the Bears, like, 4th string receiver that's going to step up? Is it Velus Jones Jr., who they're, like, playing at running back? There's, like, no Pokemon out here. It's just like, talk to me once the Bears like win some regular season games and they're like rolling. Then I'll believe. If the Bears start like rolling in the regular season, they beat like the Texans. I don't even care about the Titans. Like, whatever. If they beat the Texans or something, I'd be like, all right, whoa. But like, it's just like, it feels like this is every year. The Bears are like, dude, the preseason, the off season. And I know that because I have to listen to Chicago radio and Chicago media, so I hear it constantly. I have an eternal hatred for Chargers, someone who does sports bets. Dude, last year I bet the Chargers to upset the Chiefs in the division. I didn't bet it, but I said it in our podcast. What's the name of the football podcast? There it is, football. 3 guys and a bear talk about football. We've done it for 5 years now, I think. A lot of football talked about. Listen, he's gonna be better than like any Bears quarterback they've had. All right, I'll give you the optimism there. I think he's gonna be good. It's just I think what drives me insane is I look online and people are like, he's Patrick Mahomes already. I'm just like, what? What drives me insane is people be like, dude, Caleb Williams did like 1 play. He's Patrick Mahomes. Then they're like, Jordan Love had like 1 good half a season where he beat the Cowboys in the playoffs and then took the 49ers to the end of the game. Let's not call him good yet. And I'm just like, what? Am I taking crazy pills? This run sucks. Wait, there's still a 3rd Pokemon I haven't seen. Oh. Oh. So it's more just reading shit online, I think, that's driving me insane. More from like division rival people too. I like go on Reddit and see that, and I'm just like, ugh. Like, I genuinely hope that the Bears become like a decent team and have a decent quarterback, because Whale Lord level 8. I have to watch him. I have to watch him and hear about him all the time on the radio and the TV and shit. There we go. Plus, it's more fun to beat the Bears when they're good. Remember when the Packers beat the Bears in the NFC Championship game to go to the Super Bowl? That was a great time. The Bears were good then. That was fun. Brian Urlacher. Jay Cutler. Actually, Jay Cutler got hurt that game. Citrus Berry. Yo, it's Whale Lord time, folks. Beep, 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 beep. Honestly, I think Odunze is going to be one of their best players. I wanted the Falcons to take Odunze so bad, and then they didn't. I was like, what are you doing? Devin Hester was insane. Dude, some of those old Bears, like the mid-2000s, I will say, okay, I went to 1 football game in my life, all right? And my dad's a Packers fan, so the reason I'm a Packer fan in Chicago is he brainwashed me, all right? And so, from a young age, I was like, go Pack, go! But I'm a fan of, like, all the other Chicago teams, right? We went to a Packer-Bear game in 2007, I want to say. And we went to the game because my dad was like, it's we're getting to the end of the Brett Favre years. We got to go see a game because, you know, obviously we didn't know Aaron Rodgers was going to be insane yet, right? So we went to the Packer-Bear game at Soldier Field, 2007. It was, I want to say, with the wind chill, like negative 20 degrees. It was like negative 20 degrees, dude. And I remember Aaron Rodgers in an interview, they asked him the coldest game he's ever been in, and he was like, oh man, 2007 Soldier Field, I was sitting on the bench behind Brett Favre, it was cold as shit. And I was there, and it was cold as shit. And it's even more cold. The Packers were like 10-3 that year, and the Bears were like 4-7. And the Bears were just destroying the Packers. Brett Favre was playing like ass. Ryan Grant had a touchdown. The Bears just, I don't know, I think the Bears had Brock Osweiler. That was his name, right? I think they had Brock Osweiler. And I swear to God, it was like 20-3. And then it was like 24-10. And it was just constant, like, and I was just like, and then I remember we were in the stands. There were two girls that had Packer bikinis on in the negative 20-degree weather. And they were just like, oh man, Bears suck. And this one meatball Bears guy goes, hey, you know what? This is our Super Bowl. That was it. I remember that. And then the Packers lost and we went home. I was like, cool. Next left, Ariados. I would have much rather watch it on TV, to be honest. Like, football games are probably the worst sport to go to. Baseball's fun. Dude, baseball, you just sit there, you eat a hot dog, you drink a beer. It's like being at a picnic. Yeah, thank God the NFL's back. Dude, honestly, the Blackhawk game is probably the most fun. I think hockey is the most fun to go to. I've been to like 4 hockey games. Maybe 5. I've been to like 5 United Center hockey games. And every one was like amazing. One was a playoff game against Detroit. They lost, or no, I think they won. And it was still, but they lost the series. It was before they won their first Stanley Cup. It was like 2009 or some shit. And then every hockey game, though, it's just like, it's great. I love hockey. Basketball's okay. I literally, that one time, Benny the Bull, like, threw popcorn on us. That was pretty fun. I saw Ja Morant dunk before he started, like, showing off guns. That was cool. And then I've been to like 5 Cubs games. All were pretty fun. 5 or 6 Cubs games. So yeah, I don't know. Football was definitely the worst. Because like with football, half the time they're just like way off on the other side. And you're just like, what's going on? I think they ran it. But like hockey, they're just like, you're constantly just watching them go like, do 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 do. Baseball, you have your seat, and it's just like you sit there, you drink your beer, you're just like, and then he's like whack, and then the ball, and you're like, hey! and then you go back to eating your hot dog. And then basketball, it's just like a slower version of hockey where you're like watching and then you're like, oh, okay. Like, all right. We were literally sitting in like these one seats with the Bulls the other year, and then there's Damar, and Damar got fouled, and he fouled out, and he yelled at the ref, and he was just like, ah, shit, and he like ripped his jersey off and walked out, and I saw it, and I was like, dude, took his jersey off. Pretty crazy. Next Chun-Li left. Oh, that's an illegal Moltres. All right, well. But yeah, I think if I had to pick one sport, it would be hockey. Hockey's just... I could literally watch like any two hockey teams play and I'd be fine. It could be like... I was going to say the Florida Panthers, but they're actually like the best team in the league now. They used to be bad. It could be like the Buffalo Sabres versus the Phoenix Coyotes of old, who are now the Utah Hockey Club or whatever. I wouldn't give a shit. I'd be like, this is great. I'm having a great time. We're dead. Yeah, even if you don't know hockey, you're just like, yo, that guy hit that guy. Yo, he slap-shotted it in, hey. Not the Sabres. Dude, the Sabres are my second favorite team. Behind the Blackhawks. And I just want them to, like, do something. All right, final Chun-Li left. Oh, boy. Because I knew people from Buffalo growing up. So I like the Bills and I like the Sabres. At least the Bills are, like, decent now. But the Sabres are just... I'm like, they can't just keep being bad constantly, right? They gotta get good eventually, right? Right? Like, at least with the Blackhawks, I've seen, like, 3 Stanley Cups. So I'm like, that's pretty cool. One NBA game, I saw the Pelican coach get ejected. That's pretty cool. Yep. I'm lucky to the fact that I've seen every team I like win a championship. And the queue is open, by the way. Low price, 1 sub, gift sub, resub, 500 bits, Twitch Prime. You can pick the Pokeball. Because I saw the Blackhawks win 3 Stanley Cups. I saw the Cubs win the World Series, which was probably the most insane one, to be honest. People lived like 100 and whatever years and didn't see that. The Packers win 2 Super Bowls. One of them, I was like 7 years old and I didn't give a shit. The other one, I did give a shit and it was amazing. And then the Bulls, I saw win in 1998. Which I love telling the story because I remember being 9 years old and seeing the Bulls win. And I was like, dude, Michael Jordan's so cool. I love this. This is awesome. And then the next year, I was like, I can't wait to watch them. And that was like the first year I really got into basketball. And then they all retired and the team sucked ass. And I was like, this sucks. And then I watched the Raptors and they had Vince Carter. So I was like, yo, I like Raptors because they're a dinosaur and I like Vince Carter. So I watched them instead. Thank you, Fred is bread. 7 months left. You got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's like, there was 7 months. Ammonite, the Lord. Yippee. Zap cannon. We're dead. Okay. Best dinosaur? I don't know. That's a tough question, to be honest. Honestly, the Cubs World Series was like probably the best one. That was the most insane. I genuinely can't believe they still won it. That was like, and then it was like, wow, this Cubs team is so good, dude. I bet they're gonna win another one. Same thing happened with the Packers. I remember Aaron Rodgers and the Packers won in 2011 or 2010, and I was like, dude, I think we got a dynasty here. All right, I think we got at least one more Super Bowl coming in. Folks, the queue is open. You know what's funny is every one team's really amazing moment is another team's worst moment, right? Like when I go back and I'm like, dude, 2010 Packers Super Bowl run. Apollo hates it. Steelers lost. Bears hate it. Falcons hate it. But then 2011 Packers won 15-1, lost to the Giants. That one NFC Championship game, Packers Seahawks. That might have been the worst moment. I say it all the time. The Packers Seahawks NFC Championship game, maybe the worst moment I've ever witnessed in sports. There was 5 minutes to go in the game, and I was like, dude, this is it. We're going back to the Super Bowl. Morgan Burnett just picked it off. We're going back to the Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. This is going to be fun. And then they proceeded to shit themselves like any team, better than any team has ever shit themselves before. And I was just like, after that game ended, I was just like, once they started coming back, I was like, it's over. I was just sitting there like, that was just, oh, that was the worst moment. I felt that was a genuine moment where I just felt numb. You're just sitting there like, and then everyone's like, oh, they should have, in the Super Bowl, the Seahawks, that was when they should have ran it with Marshawn Lynch and they threw it. I was like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. They ruined my fun. So yeah. I'm going to click this dice. Hold on. Mid. Larvitar. All right. 98 Super Bowl? Was that the Denver Broncos Super Bowl or was that 97? I don't remember. I was still kind of too young at that point. I remember the Packers won, and then my dad was like, ah, come on. He was like yelling, and I was like, I kind of know what's happening, but I also don't. It was the Bronco one, okay. Dude, I remember Larvitar made it out. I remember the first Super Bowl I really cared about watching, that I had a fun time watching, was the Titans-Rams. Remember the Titans-Rams Super Bowl? That was a crazy Super Bowl where he caught it, and he was a yard short. I wanted the Titans to win that one, too. That was wild. The Bengals lost in the Super Bowl to Chiefs. You mean the AFC Championship game or whatever? Sounded they can't play in the Super Bowl. By the way, dude, the Bengals Chiefs game where they gave Patrick Mahomes like 3 chances, that was the dumbest shit. They're just like, Mahomes messed up. All right, you get another one. And then they're like, replay it. And then like, replay it again. I was like, are you kidding me? It's like the dumbest shit. I hated that. That's all I remember from that game is Mahomes got to replay that one play like 3 times. That was so stupid. All right. Energy powder. Gardevoir 8. Might as well catch. Oh my god. There we go. And Gardevoir is mediocre. Okay. There's still Steeler hate in Washington. The only Washington memory I have of playoff football was RG3 getting hurt and then playing again and then hurting himself and then being terrible because he played while hurt. I still don't get why people love when players play when they're hurt. It doesn't make any sense. I feel like it's a very boomer mentality thing. They're like, yeah, you gotta show you're tough and play when you're hurt. And it's like, this is the stupidest shit. You're gonna risk re-injury and have a worse injury so you can be tough and like play at a worse level than you're capable of in this game. I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense. I go gold duck here. Yeah, you play worse and then you risk being out longer. It's like, okay, cool. But I'm tough, dude. I showed you. Yeah, if it's like the last quarter of a Super Bowl or it's like just any point in the Super Bowl, it's like, all right, I get it. But like, come on. FedEx Field's pretty shitty as well, yeah. It's like how Rodgers got injured on the MetLife. Fucking MetLife shitty-ass turf. I feel bad for Rob. If you don't know who Rob is, he's Alpaca Patrol from the Northern Lion Super Show, right? And Rob is a Jets fan. Also, we're dead. And I never really understood the pain of Jets fans until I listened to Rob. And listening to Rob is like... It's like talking to someone who's just been in a state of depression for like a decade. And you're just like, dude, Rob, I think you might be good this year. And he's like, well, probably not. It's just like a state of eternal sadness. Yep. Folks, did you know for the low price of 1 sub, gift sub, resub, 500 bits, Twitch Prime, you can pick a Pokeball? To be fair, I don't really care about New York teams at all. In fact, I hate the Yankees. I don't really like the Mets. I don't like any New York team. I think the Jets are the only team I like, and it's just because Rob is a Jets fan. And now it's because, like, Aaron Rodgers plays there, so I'm like, I know Aaron Rodgers, but then the fact that, like, he didn't even play at all last year, and we just got draft picks from him. It was just like a trade of, like, hey, can you give us your draft picks, and you could have Aaron Rodgers, like, sit on the bench and talk about politics, and they were like, yeah, and it was like, all right, sick. Cool. That's fun. Honestly, Dallas, the Cowboys are probably one of my most hated teams, and so it makes me really happy whenever the Packers just shit on them in the playoffs. Last year, dude, the Packer-Cowboy playoff game last year, that was probably the most fun I've had watching a football game since the Packers Super Bowl run. No joke. That was like just watching just Jordan Love shred the Cowboys, and then that one woman in the stands that was like that was the best moment. And I was like, listen, I know for a fact we're gonna lose to the 49ers, but this is like, what a beautiful moment. Let's go right. Oh, Krabby. Wow, he's terrible. He's real bad. He's gonna die. He's dead. So yeah, at the end of the day, I like sports, and I don't care who knows. Some might say I like sports a little too much. Let me go left. I listened to some guy call into the sports radio the other day, and he was like, I'm a Cowboys fan, and the 49ers are idiots because they don't even win playoff games just like us, but they make fun of us. And I was like, what? Dude, listening to some sports people, it's just, I feel like some people just don't have a brain. Like, some sports fans are just like dumber than the average human being. Like, there's like normal person, and then there's like there's some sports fans. It's bad. It's like real bad. Go mid. Pine cone. That was the Lonely Island reference, yeah. Yep. Like, okay, let me tell you some of the dumbest shit I've heard. One guy called in, and he was like, if I was this team, I don't even remember what team he was talking about. He's like, I'd trade for Patrick Mahomes. And I was like, okay, how are you gonna do that? Like, genuinely, like, how are you gonna do that? They're not gonna trade him to you. And it just, like he's playing Madden or some shit. I was like, they're not gonna trade Patrick Mahomes to whatever team you like. Like, every team's gonna be like, sure, I'll trade for Patrick Mahomes. Like, okay, cool, what a great idea. And then the worst part, okay, it gets worse. The guy was like, I'll trade for Patrick Mahomes, and then I'll have the current team's quarterback. Whatever his current team quarterback was. It was like some like average team with like a normal quarter. So I was like, not only are you paying one quarterback, but then you're going to pay Patrick Mahomes. You're going to pay two quarterbacks, starting quarterback money. So the radio guy was like, do you understand how the cap works? Like cap space and the salary cap? And he was like, yeah, I know. And they're like, why would you pay two quarterbacks? And he's like, that's the most important position. And he's like, well, yeah, but you still need other stuff. And he's like, yeah. And I was just like, dude, my mind's gonna explode. I grew up with my dad listening to the Mad Dog yellow thing. Oh yeah, the classic, like, Fox Sports, the Skip Bayless Mad Dog, where it's like, let me tell you something. Or this, what's his name? Not Stuart Scott. I like Stuart Scott. The other guy that's on ESPN. What's the ESPN guy that debated with Skip Bayless? Where he's like, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about LeBron James. Stephen A. Smith. Yeah, that's it. Stephen A. Smith. He's like, that's what I thought. It would just, dude, the amount of like just Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless going at it. Skip Bayless is like, let me tell you, I think this guy's a moron. And Stephen A. Smith's like, let me tell you something. This guy's the dumbest person I've ever seen in my life. And I'm just like, they just generate views from being loud and annoying. I'm gonna go left. Get off the Wii. Tackle. 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 Yep. I think Around the Horn's still around. I don't know if Tony Kornheiser is. Oh yeah, we're like 1,400. Dude, I swear to God, half the people that call in on sports radio are just wasted. Which doesn't surprise me one bit. But they'll just call in and be like, let me tell you, I think they gotta trade the team. Fire everybody. I'd just fire all of them. And I'd just fire them all. And they're just like, all right, thanks for the call. Hey, long time listener, first time caller. Love the show. I'd just fire everybody. And they're like, all right, thank you very much. It's just they go right, I guess. Chikorita. Why am I running? I don't even know what I'm doing. Razor Leaf. We're dead. Yeah, a lot of people don't have a plan if they even make it on air. They're just like, I'm just gonna ramble. To be honest, that's what my dad does. My dad does the same thing. He drinks like his Jack Daniels, and then he'll just be like, what do you think about the Packers? Do they got a good team? Do they got stuff? And I'm like, well, what do you want to know? And he's just like, the defense. And I'm like, well, they got a new defensive coordinator. They got a new linebacker in the draft. They got rid of a safety. They got a new safety from the Giants. Pretty good. And then he's like, all right, are they going to play football? And I'm like, yeah, I think they're going to play football. He's like, all right, good. Do they got that guy on the Bears? Is he going to do anything? I'm like, he might. You know, it depends on how he develops. But he's like, all right. And he'll just like ask me like random shit. I feel like I'm talking to the sports radio people. Thank you, Lancer Eagle, for the 102 months. California Adventure had a good night. 4 new rides announced, but Disneyland itself got kind of ignored. Hopefully they're saving some good stuff for the 7th anniversary. Also, Left Leaves Labs. Thank you, Lancer Eagle, for the 102 months. What the fuck? Flick. And it's a Cyndaquil. It's also the fact that, like, a lot of normie people have, like, the analysis of football, or, like, I guess sports in general, specifically football in this case scenario, where they don't really understand, like, the intricacies of it. So a lot of people will, like, there's, like, the base level. They're like, why'd they run the ball up the middle and it didn't do anything? And I'm like, well, number one, they expected it to do something. Maybe the opposing defense has a weak defense up the middle. Maybe their run game's weak. Maybe they're establishing the play action. You have to run the ball to establish the play action. Or maybe they were just like, we analyzed their defense and this is a good play. Or maybe they're trying to run the clock out. There's a lot of reasons. They're just like, bleh. Then you get to like the next level, which is where they're like, why'd he throw the ball to that guy? That guy sucks. And it's like, well, it could be a mismatch. It could be the corner on the other team's not doing very well. It could be the play design. It could be the type of defense they're running, and they're just like, bleh. I'm just like, okay. I just want to say thank you for all your WoW machinimas all these years. I grew up with them. Dude, hell yeah. Thank you very much. Blah. I'm gonna go mid. Chansey? Okay, here we go. Actually, are we gonna get out? God. Brass whistle? Put him to sleep? Yeah, it's fun understanding the chess match aspect of football and like, or just any sport. Like you can kind of understand the sport. It's like anything. Like I'll listen to baseball and they're just like I like listening to the Cubs radio. They have a good radio broadcast. And they'll just be like, where would you pitch this ball? And he's like, well, he threw the fastball up and in. I think I go splitter outside. I think I go curveball low and in. He swings at a lot of low and in curveballs. Like you're trying to analyze what they're gonna do and like break it down. Right? Or like, oh, this team has a really bad pass defense. This team has a really weak run defense. This team gives up a lot of whatever, right? And you're just kind of like breaking it down, how they're going to attack the opposition. And I mean, that can go for any sport. You can watch like Olympics and see that. You can watch like Taekwondo and see that. You know what I mean? It's just, this is more on like a mainstream sport level. Yeah, Pat Hughes is phenomenal. I love the Pat and Ron radio broadcast. In fact, I paid for the Cubs, whatever, the marquee network for 1 month, and then I canceled it. And I was like, I ain't paying for this shit. Cubs suck. And then I just listen to the radio broadcast, and that's like all I do now. And then I watch highlights. Umbreon 8. Oh, do I catch Umbreon? I think I do. And Umbreon's a glass cannon. Holy shit, glass cannon out the ass. Screw it, let's run it. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. All right, I got like one more. I mean, it's already 2:09 a.m. Mid. Great. I've had enough sports rambling for today. Oh! Yippee! Woohoo! Yeah! We did it. Indoor Kaizo broadcasters? God, I wish. Wait, do I have a stone? I have rare candy. That's stone. Up. Honestly, radio broadcasters are some of the best broadcasters. Like the Packers have Wayne Larrabee, he's really good. He used to cast like Bears and Bulls games. Pat Hughes really good. Bulls radio's pretty good. They got Chuck Swirsky and Bill Wennington. It's pretty fun. Even Stacey King and Adam Amin on the Bulls broadcast pretty good. I think I'll catch Crobat. I enjoyed the sport talk while I night drink. Dude, hell yeah. I enjoyed sport talk while I night drink as well. Cat, you're waking up. He's jumping down. He's eating food. Also, this Crobat's okay, except he just needs moves. He actually just needs moves. Fire Punch isn't even a bad move to have. I am kind of like the cat broadcast. He's moving over to the food bowl and he's taking bites out of the dry food now. I haven't seen a move like that since earlier today when he did the exact same thing. Well, Joe, he's a cat, so he does get hungry. He does try to go eat food at typical food times. He has a schedule, and I've seen his schedule. You know, he'll wake up, he goes to the food. He wakes up again after another sleep. He goes to the food. Sometimes he will actually step on his owner and start scratching. I've even seen him bite, you know, at certain points he will start biting. It is pretty violent out there, but, you know, that's just the way the game is, especially in these modern times. I think we do run the Crobat. Now he's stretching. He has eaten all the food. We're going to hit the fire punch here, but we're not because we're dead. Now he's staring at the wall, you know, licking his lips, staring at the wall. It's just, you don't see this type of play every day. I really think he's got his food patterns down. It's just unbelievable to watch. Back in my day, cats respected the game. All right, here we go. This is my final pick. I'm gonna go left. Whatever. It's a gator. Fuse ray? I don't know. Poison guys. Fan attack. God. Folks, thanks for watching. If you're new here, click the follow button, follow along, be alerted when I go live. Click the bell to be super notified when I go live. Or don't. Thank you everybody who subscribed, resubscribed, drop bits, drop tips, gifted subs. Thank you very much for all the support. If you haven't seen the latest Pointless Top 10, go watch it. Pointless Top 10 Weird Things Underwater in World of Warcraft. Go watch that one. It's a good one. Especially if you like learning about weird things in World of Warcraft. So yeah. I will be back tomorrow. Playing more of this, maybe something else, but definitely this. So thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Okay. See you.